Hello, bonjour everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cyril. I used to be a stem cell researcher, and this is why I can tell you about the science behind skincare ingredients. And for today's video, we are going to talk about my favorite first cleansers. And before I start, I want to say again a massive thank you to James Welsh for our collaboration. So definitely, if you didn't watch this video, I'm going to link it on the top. So like I said, this video is going to be about first cleansers. So definitely having a proper cleansing routine will have a massive impact on your skin. This is something that is so important. If you over cleanse your skin, which is something that happens far too often, one of the reasons because some cleansers are super harsh, they're going to deprive your skin from the precious lipids, especially the one that we call the epidermal lipids that we find in between the dead cells, which I name corneocyte, and you have a mix between ceramides, free fatty acids, and also cholesterol. And when you're going to deprive those key lipids, you will have some skin issue like dryness, also some redness, and it can also simply increase the other issue that you may have with your skin. Also, a common myth is that if you are acne prone, or if you have simply oily skin, you need to have like some very stripping cleansers. What I always recommend is to use an acidic based water-based cleansers, and definitely if you want to have more recommendation, I can definitely make another video about my favorite second cleanser, which are water-based cleansers. But all the ones that I recommend are always very mild, and therefore on their own, most of the time they are not going to be sufficient to remove especially sunscreen and makeup if you like to wear makeup. So this is why I always recommend to double cleanse your skin. So the easiest way is to use an oil-based cleanser. So it could be an oil, it could be of course a balm, but it also could be a more interesting formula that I'm going to talk about at the end of the video. So definitely stay tuned until the end. And the way that those first cleanser works are very simple. All the molecules that are not soluble in water will be soluble basically in oil. And all the first cleanser that I'm going to show you are simply made with a sort of oil, or basically a lipid that will lift all the impurities and the sunscreen filters into the oil phase. And then you will slightly rinse them and use your second cleanser, which would be a water-based cleanser. So I'm first going to start with oil. So the three first oils that I'm going to show you are fragrance-free. They have a pretty simple formula. They don't have any botanical extract, and therefore they will be suitable for those of you who have sensitive skin, when you if you have rosacea, for example. Also, if you are acne prone, you have a lot of acne, so basically your skin is in constant state of inflammation. This is the type of cleanser that you should try. So the first oil that I want to show you is this one from Curel, and stay tuned because my next video will be about this Japanese brand. This is the makeup cleansing oil. This one is very simple but so efficient, and it will lift all the impurities on your skin, but at the same time it doesn't strip out the skin because the detergent in it to help to emulsify the oil is very gentle but efficient, so therefore you don't have an oily feels on the skin. I highly recommend this one. Another one that is also a Japanese one is this one, the deep cleansing oil from DHC. This one also is excellent. So this one has a texture a little bit thicker, I would say, than this one that is really thin. The other two oils that I'm going to show you, they do contain perfume. So having perfume in my cleansers, this is not a big issue for me, simply because this is not a leave-on product. Also, I am not sensitive to perfume in general, so I always try my best to avoid them in leave-on product. I do use a lot of sunscreen that contains perfume because it is so hard to find the perfect sunscreen that is also fragrance free. But anyway, this is not the topic of today. But in a cleanser, this is in general not a problem. And if you really enjoy to have a nice smell, which I can totally understand, definitely in cleanser, this is the place where you can use product with perfume. So the first oil is this one from Claire's. This is the Gentle Black Deep Cleansing Oil. Why there is the word black in this one, I have no idea, because this oil is not black at all. It is an excellent one. It works perfectly. It also beautifully glides on the skin. It emulsifies very easily. The perfume is very gentle. It is not strong at all. It smells a little bit like botanicals, I would say, but it's not strong at all. I really like it. Another one that has been sent to me in PR is this one from the Korean brand Celimax. This is the Derma the French Blackhead Jojoba Cleansing Oil. So this one supposedly helps to remove the blackheads. No, it does not, but it is a wonderful oil. So this one has one essential oils which is bergamot oil. So if you're allergic to it, obviously try to not use it. I've looked actually at the dermatologic patch test in order to know if bergamot oil is a common essential oil to trigger allergy, and actually it is not. What I also really like about this one is that the first ingredient is the same one that you find also in the balm from Clinique, which is Take the Day Off. It really works beautifully on the skin, and like I said, it has this very light smell of bergamot oil that I personally really love it. It is an excellent product. The only disclaimer, I'm not sure that you can see it on camera, but already the dispenser is very oily, so be careful in your bathroom because it can leak. Also, a little tip that I have for you, especially when you're mostly at home and you need to wash your hand, I really like also to use a cleansing oil on dry hand to wash my hands, because most of them are less drying than a water-based cleanser. So this is something that you can keep in mind. Of course, if you were outside touching a lot of dirty stuff, if you have been in the subway, like I am very often, use a water-based cleanser. But for at home, it is perfect, and also it helps to not dry out too much the hands. So the other product that I want to show you are cleansing balm. I have a big addiction to cleansing balms. Why? Because I find that the texture, at least some of them, is very luxury, and it turns into this beautiful, I would say, creamy oil that I really enjoy, especially in winter. Another thing that I love about cleansing balms is that they are so convenient to use when you are on the go. So if you go on holidays, you take the plane and etc., they are perfect because they are not going to leak. So the first one is not going to be a surprise if you are not new to my channel. This is this one, the Clinique, the Take the Day Off, the cleansing balm. This one is definitely one of the best. Why? Because it melts very easily into this balm-like / oil. It is a little bit difficult to describe, but it really lubricates well the skin, and this is something that I always love, because when you use a product and you cannot properly massage your skin, it's not going to be gentle on the skin. So this is something that I don't like. I really like balm that really glides on the skin. A formula that is very similar to this one, to not say that it is almost the same, is the one from Biotherm. This is this one. So this is the Total Renew Balm, which is very similar to the Clinique. The only difference is that it does have a perfume. So again, if you really prefer to have perfume in one of the steps, you can also try the one from Biotherm. If you're familiar with this brand, this is the classic, I would say, scent from Biotherm. This is not strong. And again, it works, I found, as good as the Clinique. I still do prefer the Clinique in terms of texture. So the last three first cleansers that I'm going to show you, they are not an oil and they are not also a balm. They are, I would say, hybrid texture. So the first one is a cream cleanser from the Japanese brand Fresh Shell. This is the cleansing cream. This one was so affordable when I got it while I was on vacation in Taiwan. So this is a cream. It does have like tiny beads that are supposedly exfoliating. I would say no, because they are so gentle. I really like it. It is very efficient. The only downside that I find with it is that it does leave an oily film on the skin. So definitely, if you have drier skin type, this one would be for you. If you have more oily skin type, I would recommend the other product that I've just showed you. But this is an excellent first cleanse product. Another one that I've been testing probably for almost 2 weeks is actually an eye cream. You will be like, what am I talking about? And yes, this is from the French brand Bioderma. This is the new addition. So this is the Atoderm Intensive Eye that comes in a massive tube of 100 ml. Yes, this stuff is so big. And this one you can use it as an eye cream, which is an excellent eye cream, I have to say, and also as a makeup remover. It also works perfectly on the face. It doesn't glide as well as the other product that I've showed you. It is still very efficient, but for example, if you are on the go and you want a product that doubles as an eye cream, also a face moisturizer, and as a makeup remover, this one is an excellent one. Just keep in mind that it is very moisturizing. You can also use it on rough patches that you have on the face, and stay tuned because I'm going to review the all new line from Bioderma. So this one, the eye cream, also the Cica Bio Restore, and the last one is this one, the Xirean, the Nourishing Balm. And if you're following me on Instagram, you have already heard about them because I've already talked several times about them on my story. So definitely, if you're not following me on Instagram, you definitely should. So the last product, and in all the products that I show you, it's just probably one of my favorite with the cleansing balm from Clinique. This is this one again from the Japanese brand Curel. This is the makeup cleansing gel. So this one comes as a gel, but it transforms into this sort of oil, and it is mind-blowing. It is also 100% fragrance-free, super simple formula. It is not going to irritate your skin, so definitely whatever your skin type is, it will be compatible with your skin type. And it is so gentle but yet so efficient. I have tried to remove also eyeliner that I've put on my hand. It removed everything like a charm. I love the texture that is very jelly-like, but at the same time it's transformed into this beautiful oil. I mean, I am in love with this product. It is so good. So comment down below and tell me if you want me to do a part 2 of this video. So basically about the second cleanser, the water-based cleanser. If you like this video, please thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to ring the little bell to not miss any of my new videos. You can also follow me on Instagram. I am Cyril Laurent. I have a lot of stuff here. To all my new subscribers, a warm welcome to me, and thank you so much for your trust. And guess what? I will see you next time. Au revoir. Bye bye.